title. It's very fitting for tonight's episode. Yeah, we're live.
Is that in and out in the Matrix?
Of the Matrix. You said we're phasing in and out of the Matrix. You just happened to say that while I was typing, so that's what the title of the show is.
But what if you had
That's
in
a
and
good
out?
titulo, right?
What?
Spanish.
Oh, I don't know.
El titel.
Titulo.
But could you eat in and out in the Matrix?
Is
Is
In and Out even In and Out in them? Is there a real In and Out? If you're in the
We were
Matrix?
doing really good until something just happened.
I had to move my cord again.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I think so.
Higher levels, Matt.
Fuck. It's out again.
I'll order one right now.
Hello, sir.
All right.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I don't know if I'm Sid or Lumberjack.
I think you're Sid.
That's kind of fucked up. Why is Matt the only one with his own real name?
Oh, it's Matt and Carlos. That's it. Yeah, we're phasing in and out. That's cool.
Definitely Sid. Fuck you. All right, ready? Yeah, something's definitely. Hold on, let me.
What's that? It's Pegasus, bro. It's locked into your network.
No, I got. That's not running.
How about them Dodgers, huh?
Fuck you, Jose.
Fuck you, Jose.
Yeah, dude. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck you, Jose.
Yeah. So is it just
the
what is wrong with October? Why are the Dodgers? Do they just not like to play in the fall?
They don't.
Can you hear your computer ramping up and
They
down?
don't.
No.
Are we having Chernobyl events again?
No.
Your computer is working.
It's-
hard on
I do
It's-
hear it, but I mean not inside the headset. I hear it
On my
running-
end, it's literally only Matt.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Matt, but can you hear yourself, Matt?
Sometimes. Until somebody moves or breathes heavy and then it goes out. It's, yeah.
All right. Well, do we want
So anyways, no, they don't like to play baseball in the fall.
Yeah. They choke.
Hold on a second.
Well, it's not like they get paid anymore for.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's
Yeah.
there's an
There's all kinds of incentives.
All right.
All right. Hold on. So
Hey, you don't get your face on the Wheaties box for not winning the World Series.
Do people even still eat that shit?
I'm sure people do.
People that need fiber, Jose. And I'll
Trust
tell
me.
you.
Yeah.
Trust me. I don't have that problem. I don't need fiber in my life. I need the opposite. I need to stop the stuff coming out.
they make things for that.
They make stuff for that?
Yeah, they have
Wheaties.
plugs.
Yeah. They have like LEDs on them and stuff, huh?
3,
On Wheaties?
3.
Yeah.
We're gonna start all over again. We're live. I can see us live on YouTube.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But on the YouTube studio, this is the same thing it did that other week. On the YouTube studio, it's just spinning and it's saying, hey,
On
we're
the
not,
OnlyFans studio.
yeah. Which is interesting because we are definitely streaming. I'm looking at it on the other computer. All right, we'll start it over again.
We're getting interference from the LEDs on Jose's plug.
3, 2, 1. Hey, it is 6:30 on Tuesday night, and today's going to be a catastrophe. If you are sensitive or under the age of 18, I would suggest that you turn this off now because we don't have a guest, we don't have a plan, and I don't know what's going to happen. And so far, we've had to restart twice because that's how bad
There's
it's gonna
loose
be.
wires underneath the desk.
There's
Yeah.
a blank sheet of paper and a
gotta-
pen next to me.
Yeah.
I'm very tempted to draw a certain something.
And
There's a Chernobyl event going on.
And Casey and Matt are all butthurt because their Dodgers don't want to play baseball in the fall just because they'd
You know,
rather go.
I'm not even that butthurt. I knew it was coming. Right,
Yeah,
Matt?
No, they didn't have the pitching staff to do anything.
Apparently, the Chargers fans are the same. They feel the same way as you guys.
Oh my god! I have to tell you about the Charger game last night. So let's make
Look,
fun of the Dodgers.
Yeah,
let's get rid of that. So
Every Dodger fan, 90% of the Dodger fans knew how it was going to go down, especially after Game 1. After the first game of the series, it was this is I already know this story. I read this book.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm sick and tired of seeing the scene where Kershaw's been pulled out of the game because he got hammered again, and he's all sad and sweaty, and he's got his face in his
drinking
hands
in the dugout.
And I don't want to see that. I'm tired of seeing that. So if Kershaw retires and I don't have to see that again, I'm okay with that. I'm just over. I'm over. Like he's not a playoff pitcher. He got his World Series, whatever.
There's an asterisk by that one though.
No, every other team in the league played by the same rules that same year.
But there's a huge asterisk by that one.
No. If you look in the records, there's no asterisks or asterixes or none of that stuff. I mean, maybe there's an asterisk there somewhere.
Yeah, but if you won the World Series that year, it
I
wouldn't
did.
be-
I did.
Oh, you were on the team.
I felt like I won.
Like if
That
that was
one
the
was for
only
the
one
fans.
in your career, like there's a huge.
Jose, that was so 3 years ago. I don't know why we're
okay.
still talking about it. So, the thing about this year's team was they still won 100 games. Like,
It doesn't matter.
If you look at no, I know, but that can I explain?
I didn't say anything. Why are you getting mad at me? I haven't said shit.
It got my hopes up. It got my hopes up that, well, I mean, yeah, their fucking pitching staff, like the only starting pitcher from opening day that was left was Kershaw. Everybody else is all new, young rookies. There's like 3 or 4 rookie pitchers. And I was like, they still won 100 games. Maybe something can happen. I mean, they were the best team in baseball the previous 3 or 4 years when they shit the bed. Well, maybe this way it'd be different because they weren't the best team. The Braves were easily the best team. So it was like, oh, they got nothing to lose.
Dude, how
No,
are
they
the Braves
lost.
so consistent
Except
over the
for
years?
the
So the Braves lost 2.
No, I know.
The
but,
Orioles lost 2.
Okay,
And
but
I have a theory on the whole.
but dude, it always seems like the Braves are always like fucking contenders.
There was a
Scouting.
period.
Only the last
of-
few years.
Yeah, there was
Only
a
the last
period
20
of a,
years. Yeah,
of
I
a
know.
decade that they were after David Justice and that team.
You mean Greg Maddux and Glavine and Pendleton?
There was a decade where they were not contenders.
yeah, probably 15 years where
Yeah.
they stunk.
Yeah.
But if you spend enough money on scouting and you just keep bringing up young studs, which they have been doing the past 5 or 6 years. But
Dude, I tried buying one of those old Indian hats with the Indian on it.
with not Chief Wiggum.
Chief Wiggum.
Yeah, I forget his name, but yeah,
You can't fucking buy them anymore.
No.
well, it's PC anymore, so
Now they have
whatever.
this big fucking C or some shit.
The G for they have the C for Cleveland, but the G's for the Guardians.
Yeah.
But
I
back to
just
my
want a
base.
fucking Indian hat. Is it like black market now? I have to
I
pay
don't
like
know. I haven't,
$100.
Collector's items, dude. Those aren't cheap.
I haven't looked.
You got to go on Facebook Marketplace on the dark web.
Oh yeah, I gotta get download Tor, huh?
Yeah,
Thor?
Tor.
Tor.
That is.
No, you gotta ask.
Tor. Yeah, Tor browser. If you don't know,
I don't want to know. So
what's your theory?
Anyhow, the theory is because there were 300 win teams, the Orioles, Braves, and Dodgers, all lost. The Braves won one game.
$30.
Yeah.
All right.
And so my theory is that, well, they got the week off because they got a bye. So while the other teams like Arizona, Philadelphia, Texas, whatever, they were playing competitive baseball. They've been playing competitive baseball for the last month. They're riding sharp razor's edge. They're playing playoff caliber baseball all the way up until playoffs started, all the way through that first round of the playoffs. Meanwhile, the Dodgers, Braves, and Orioles are like, we're going to Disneyland. We got like 5 days off. Let's just kick it.
Yeah.
And just deflate.
Mm-hmm.
And then first game, Arizona, they just played a meaningful game 2 days prior, you know. They were just happy to have a chance to reset their pitching staff, which they did. And it was very obvious. The Dodgers came out flat. So, and same with the Braves and same with the Orioles.
But it's been like that
for a while.
Ever. Yeah. I do agree
Wait,
though. That,
you know, what do you do? Like, let's get that wild card,
yeah,
guys.
I was just gonna say,
You know.
you start throwing games at the end of the season to try to make sure you get the 2 seed. But
Dodgers still had home field advantage. They just shit the bed. They choked.
and I'm not being funny or sarcastic right now. That has been their MO for many of the last recent years.
Since like 2017.
Yeah.
Yes.
They've won 100 games, like 4 seasons in a row, except for the COVID year. That's still, like, historically, I think the Dodgers only had 1 or maybe 2 100-win seasons in their lifetime, in their history. That's is over 100 years.
They're just the best regular season team.
Mm-hmm.
What does that get you? You know, nothing.
Just saying.
So,
Yeah.
It gets you a T-shirt that says National League West Champions or whatever.
yeah. But at the beginning of the year, they didn't go out and sign any major pitchers or any major players, and they didn't trade for anybody major or anything at the trade deadline. So I was like, they still got 100 wins.
They couldn't moneyball this situation. No.
Moneyball got them 100 wins.
Yeah, I think somebody smarter than us needs to do some analysis on the athletic training department at each of those teams and figure out what the winning programs are doing for
Just call Brad Pitt. He knows.
Injury management, recovery, all of that stuff.
He knows
because it's a long game, dude.
They win the long game. It's the short game they can't win.
No, what I'm saying is they run out of steam in October. What is the other team doing from a recovery training?
TRT.
They're playing with the injuries they've been playing with for 6 months. The Dodgers are shutting it down. All right, heal up, guys. You got a week to rest up, and then that's it. Well, wow, look, I don't feel so bad. And now my swing's fucked up. I mean, I don't know. But, you know, I saw a whole thing on the Dodgers as far as their farm system and the money that they put into all of their farm system, all their teams. They don't just kick out, here's your, like, $20 per diem per player or whatever. They go all out every day, all their teams, like food, breakfast, all 3 meals, you know.
So the Quakes are eating good.
Yeah, no, the whole farm system's eating good. And, you know, they bring up really good players, so it's not analytics.
Until it matters.
Yeah. Stop feeding them, I guess. Starve. It's like you feed a cold and starve for a championship.
Well, who's gonna buy the cow when you're giving the milk away for free?
The cat?
The cow.
Oh. You drinking? What are you drinking, Jose?
So Matt's not watching baseball for the rest of the.
As soon as the Dodgers are done, I don't give a fuck who wins. I don't want to watch baseball. I don't give a shit.
And because I'm an Angels fan, I stopped watching baseball in April.
Baseball doesn't exist right now until what? March?
Yeah,
April.
Football right now. I have already rolled into football.
So let's talk about that.
Saints are good.
Yeah, middle of the pack.
Last night was
They're competitive.
All right.
Last night was the Cowboys-Chargers game. I don't necessarily have any stake in either of those teams, but I have not watched a full football game in a long time. Like the ability to sit and watch some football.
So you saw this one from start to finish?
From start.
All right.
So Tammy was traveling. Presley was hanging. It was Presley and I was sitting on the bar doing some work, watching the game. Presley was entertaining herself. She would come in and then go back out and hang out in her room. And it gets down to the final minute where fourth quarter, Chargers are...
all they need to do is get to within a field goal.
Yes. And speaking of the culprit, hold on a second. We're getting a... What do you need? Are you coming in just to hang out? No? So we get to the final minute, and I'm into this game. This is a good game. I haven't watched a good game in a while. And I'm sitting on the couch, and this one here, who's sitting on my lap now in the studio, comes over and wants to show me something and sits down on the remote. Game is gone. I have no idea. I'm scrambling to find the remote to get back to the channel so I could watch the game. By the time I got back to it, it was over, and I didn't get to see the final 2 plays of the game. And I had to see the post game that said that the Chargers lost.
Chargers blew it.
So what happened? What was the final play?
Herbert made a terrible decision.
Yeah, he threw a ball. He had no business throwing that ball.
No.
What would you have done, Matt?
I'd have thrown a touchdown and won the game.
Of course,
that's exactly what that's how. Matt, draw us up a play. I roll out to my left, dodge a couple of dudes, wait for
throw
my
it 80 yards.
Yeah, wait for Keenan Allen to break loose, and then just let him run loose. Look, I got plenty of arm. For him, and then I'll just lead him right into the end zone. Touchdown. Chargers win.
In watching that game, though, Herbert made a handful of really, like, rookie... I don't know if he's a rookie or what. He's
4 years in.
But he seemed to make a lot of rookie throws, a lot of rookie checkdowns. Like, not solid.
Cowboys have a good defense. I'll put...
Justin
Herbert's
last play, he had plenty of time, and he had at least one more shot at it. It was third down.
Yeah, that was a horrible
he was trying
throw.
to win. He was trying to win the game on that one throw.
Well,
where he was swallowed up
because he blew 2 throws that were wide open touchdowns, 70-yard bombs, and he completely missed his receiver. But as far as arm talent, like stand in the pocket and throw the ball, Justin Herbert's him or Josh Allen, he's right up there with the top 5.
What team does Allen play for?
Buffalo Bills.
Okay, I watched some of that on Sunday, and that kid was super impressive.
Yeah, no, he's big.
Yeah,
athletic,
6'5", but can also move. Very John Elway-ish, in the.
That's a great comp.
Well, Justin Herbert is 6'6".
Yeah, but I didn't. He didn't.
He's more lanky.
He didn't appear as nimble to me as Allen did. I honestly, I thought of Elway in the way he moved.
That's a great comp.
His ability to evade without running.
Does he have good football
manipulate
IQ?
the pocket?
Yeah. So there are quarterbacks
step out of trouble.
Out of trouble. There are a lot of quarterbacks that feel the pressure and then immediately shoot off to the side.
Yeah.
Whereas a guy
he'll step up.
He'll take one step in, let it fly by him. Take another step over, let it fly by him, and then throw. And I feel
like a tight end.
Yeah. And I feel like those NFL quarterbacks that are able to do that, their brain is on a whole nother level. You know how you see movies where something...
I think there's 2 kinds like that, but go ahead.
You know how you see movies where something's happening, but then all of a sudden it goes and it goes into slow motion?
Yeah.
I feel like people in professional athletics that are in those types of situations, soccer, fast-paced basketball, football... Their brain synapse are firing faster than everybody else's, and they're able to process more as it's coming in. And
their perception of time probably does slow down.
You're in the zone at that point.
Yeah, but it's like that whole
that's happened to me twice in my life.
Yeah, what was your name?
So
and it was, trust me, it was still only 15 seconds, Jose. I don't know how long it felt to you.
Back to the quarterback thing. There's 2 quarterback successful quarterbacks in my mind, and the way you just described Elway and
Allen
and whatever, and being able
Manning,
Roethlisberger was like that too.
Yes,
and it was almost part of their thing because as soon as like you can only cover a receiver so long, it's like 2-3 seconds max, and then he's gonna get open. Mm-hmm. He's gonna cut or he's gonna cut loose, and then if you're I seen Roethlisberger do it for 20 years. He would just, shuck and jive in the pocket, wait till somebody's going to get loose, and he just heave it and, long touchdowns or whatever. And then you have, like, the Drew Breeses that were just 1-2 balls out. Because I know exactly – he's throwing the ball before they cut. He's that in tune with his receiver. So it's like he's cutting now. I got to get the ball out, and it's, he's just not as big a play but much more efficient.
Yeah, I would add a third one, which is like the – Donovan McNabb, Warren Moon, Joe Montana. I mean, Stephen Young.
Going way back.
Joe Montana.
Montana, Steve Young. The guys that
were super
athletic. Yes, so athletic that they will extend a standard play from 4 seconds to 8 seconds.
They'll just take off and run.
Joe Montana was athletic?
No, I said Steve Young.
Steve Young was.
No, Montana would fall into that first category with Elway, just student of the game and calm.
Probably a combination of both, like because he was really precise too.
Yeah,
Troy Aikman, he was probably a little bit of both, right?
He wasn't as athletic. Well, older as he got older, he definitely wasn't. But he wasn't a nimble guy. He was more of like a guy that stood in the pocket. Those guys that stand in the pocket.
You give him a pocket, he'll succeed. If there's no pocket,
he was a system quarterback.
Very much so.
Give me that system, whatever system it is, like, and make sure you have, what was his wide receiver?
Stack Eye
Hill. Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin.
Yes.
As long as you had like a receiver like that for him, he would be successful.
Or
as long as you had the best running back in Emmitt Smith.
Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
Here you go. Just run that way.
Yeah.
And it's you talk about system quarterbacks. There's so many quarterbacks in the league that are drafted on absolute talent and capability and flounder. And then they move to a different team, and you're like, "Where did this guy come from? Where's it?"
That's Geno Smith.
Geno
Smith was with the Jets. I want to say when
Drew
he got drafted.
Brees.
Drew Brees was good with the Chargers.
He was good with the Chargers, but he wasn't Drew Brees with the Chargers.
What was the one where he?
Yeah,
coaching.
Ran into
how does Belichick look
ass?
now?
What case?
Jose brought up Mark Sanchez, and I said, "What was that play they called where he like ran his face into his lineman's ass?"
The butt fumble.
The butt fumble, yeah.
What's that one QB? He was like the greatest college quarterback, and then
Todd Marinovich.
No, and then he went to
Russell.
No,
Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Football.
No.
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow.
Yeah, yeah.
Greatest college football player ever.
He was not even.
Yeah, he was, dude.
No.
He was a really good college quarterback, but you could see that he wasn't going to transfer or translate to the pros because his release was long. Everything was just he was big and strong. Mm-hmm. Okay, that'll help you. But
what about the XFL?
I think
the
Pete Carroll's offense is making Geno Smith look good, Matt.
He hate me. That was one of the.
Jose coming in with knowledge.
Yeah, except nice. Do you remember that guy's actual name?
No,
I don't remember.
I just remember that was like probably one of the best names ever. He hate me.
I remember he hate me. Mm-hmm. They did the XFL again this year for a few weeks.
Was he hate me there?
No, I don't know that he hate me is still around.
It's they have a USFL like during the summer.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But they brought back the XFL.
They brought. I thought, yeah,
Vince McMahon
for like a minute. Nobody cared about that stuff. It was all gimmicky, full of gimmicks.
I mean, what was the deal with the XFL? Was it like football rules, but like showmanship too? I don't know shit about the XFL.
If you scored a touchdown, you had to strip down and do a dance. Right. It's something like that. That was the XXXL FL.
Okay. I don't know shit about sports. Guys,
Jason's giving Matt a hard time for streaming from 2003 because his computer keeps glitching. I don't know what's going on. You might want to restart that computer, Matt.
I like being in the Matrix.
Yeah, phasing in and out of the Matrix.
But you know what? Going back to like Jose talking about being in the zone.
Yeah, it happened twice to me in my life.
Do you want to expand on what those two things were?
Yeah, one was Little League when I was pitching. One game. I don't know what it was, dude, but
They couldn't hit you.
They couldn't hit, and just like wherever I want to place that ball, it was there, dude.
Yeah. I've had the same thing. I used to play, believe it or not, a ton of basketball back in the day, like in my late teens, early 20s. And I would just
that
there
requires
were times,
a lot of running, right?
It does. You'd be surprised.
I would be very surprised.
And there were times like not that often, but more than once, I would get into the zone, and I swear to God, I just knew where the basket was. I could just throw it. I mean, I would still turn and look at the basket, but it felt like I could just throw it up and it's going to go in.
Have you seen that? There's I've seen it on Instagram, but there's a clip of a dude that's
like the fat guy,
built like Matt but bigger, and he's on the schoolyard, shooting hoops with a bunch of kids, and he is clowning them.
Yeah.
He's not even moving his feet, and the ball is all over the place, and then boom in the basket.
The one I've seen, it's like a bunch of it's not just kids. He's playing like high school kids. They're balling.
Yes.
And he's got like an old man game where he's doing the head fakes and just getting you to get up in the air, and then he's draining threes.
Yeah,
exactly.
He's just clowning these kids.
Yeah. He's posting up and doing like the fake, pass and then whoop.
Yeah.
Let it rain.
Yep.
When was the other time you were in the zone?
The second time was like 2 months ago in jiu-jitsu. Like I judo through some guy.
You jitsu?
Whoa, you judo through?
Whoa.
Yeah, but
did
dude,
did that leave a residue?
Yeah. Is he okay?
But that's the thing, though. It felt so slow when it was happening. It felt like someone hit slow motion, and then when he hit the ground, I realized what the fuck just happened.
You just did like a ninja vanish or what?
Did you drop a smoke bomb?
I swept his feet, and I just see him in the air just flying through. And then,
wait. You swept the leg?
Yeah, I swept the leg. Yeah, I swept the leg. His legs.
Okay.
Both of them. But it went from I was moving super slow, and then he hit the ground, and then time sped up all of a sudden. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
That's when.
Sorry, go ahead. You know the scene in Napoleon Dynamite where they're at the dojo with the
Rex
American flag pants?
Yeah, Rex Kwando.
And he's like, "Give me your best shot," and then the brother guy tries to do that like leg sweep.
That's pretty good.
Thing. Yeah. That's how I picture Jose doing that.
Give me your arm. Your other arm. My other arm.
Yeah, but those are the 2 times in my life where I was like
in the zone.
In the zone.
Dirt bikes too. Been on trails like where just everything's flowing. I don't even have to think. It just happens, and I'm gonna rail that turn. Just bitch and kick turn or something.
And yes, and the following you in the dunes, just, you know what? And I think part of that is it's a long enough ride with enough room to breathe to where you're not hitting hardcore 90s or going over trail rocks and stuff. It's so smooth and flowy. You can almost like shut half your brain off and just feel it all the way through.
Oh no, I mean like even if you go down like next to the wash, there were those trails in the bushes that were like snap, snap. Just like they're straight, the way I'm just railing through them. Just with confidence. You're not white knuckling anything. You just, I'm going to rip through this trail and I want to do it again, Yeah. Then that's when you get hurt. Just be happy you got it. Just be happy you got that good.
Don't tell me.
Good
run.
Man,
I'm in the road. Blah.
That's right.
I bet I can do it faster this time.
Then you're in the ambulance. I was in the zone. Now put me in another zone and give me some give me some morphine.
I really enjoyed watching football. I've not watched football in such a long time. I watch a couple plays here and there, but it just hasn't been something that I've been paying attention to, and I'm super glad I sat and watched.
There's certainly games, so Thursday night it's going to be, Saints are playing the Jaguars, and that should actually be a pretty competitive game. But sometimes there's like Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night football. Those are like the prime times. And sometimes like, why are they the fucking Browns and, Tampa Bay? Like, who started it? Like, I'm watching football Monday night. I don't care who it is. I'm going to watch it. And the best you could do was Cleveland, fucking Tampa Bay. Like, I'm a little disappointed.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Browns got a defense right now.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the hell they are, but They got a team.
How are the Packers doing, Case?
We don't need to talk about it.
I mean,
They're about the same as the Saints.
The Saints, yeah. They had a bye week this last Sunday, so they did
really well. Better than
It was
usual.
the best-
yeah, right. They
week.
didn't lose. But my theory with the Packers has always been Matt's theory on the playoffs for baseball is like, because the Packers for a while often were like number 1 seed, number 2 seed. They always got that bye, and then they tanked for the first game of the playoffs. They tanked, so they got the first round bye, which means they get 2 weeks off, and then it's like they forgot how to play football. And then they're out the first game of the playoffs. I'm always like, no, don't have the best record. Like just kind of squeak by, just kind of squeak in there under the radar, and then do it.
Now you'll just be happy to make the playoffs.
Yeah. Now if we actually get in,
Aaron
I'm like, hell yeah.
I thought that Jordan Love looked pretty good the first couple of weeks. Like I was telling Monty, like, you motherfuckers can't go 3 for 3 with fucking great quarterbacks. This is some bullshit.
Well, you know what? That last
come
game
back
against the Raiders, he made a lot of stupid throws the same way Justin Herbert did. Like, why did you even throw that ball? Like, how did you? You knew it was going to get picked off, or at least batted down.
Sometimes you got to let the gunslingers sling.
I mean, at least make sure there's a receiver where you're throwing it.
Well, yeah, preferably you throw it like to your own guys if you could.
Somebody catch it.
Hey, coach, how come you
I
didn't
should get a half a point for that one.
Hey, coach,
Hey, that
how
was a
come
good
you didn't
throw,
tell
right?
me not to throw it to the other team?
That was a good throw, right?
Yeah.
But it's a tight spiral, right?
Yeah. You can't do that.
Yeah, I don't know shit about football, so or baseball or any other
It's
sport.
don't get involved, Jose. You're just
I don't-
setting yourself up.
I don't
for
want
heartbreak.
to.
Hurt and
Yeah.
pain.
Frustration.
Yeah.
Just be like Cody and just go, you know what, I'm going to watch some football today. And then go, I enjoyed how those boys threw the ball around and completed
That was
play.
a
It
good
is-
competitive.
It is
That was a
very.
very
Yeah.
competitive. Everybody shook and high
I
fived
like
each
how
other.
that one guy patted the other guy on the butt.
And I will tell you, not being invested in any specific team allows you to do that. To just watch a game for the sake of
Yeah.
the game and be like, that's a good game. I enjoyed watching
I
it.
guess that's the appeal to fantasy football.
I
right?
just
Like,
I wanted the Chargers to win because
No, fantasy football's the worst.
I wanted the Chargers to win because I know people that like the Cowboys and I wanted them to suffer. That was the only reason I wanted the Chargers to win.
Before we get into fantasy football, that's one of the most embarrassing things about being in LA or football in LA is whatever team, regardless of whether it's the Chargers or Rams, the other team, there's more fans of that other team. It could be fucking Tampa Bay. It could be Philadelphia, whatever.
It's typically the Raiders, the Cowboys, and the 49ers. Those three.
Oh, the 49ers, that's a home game for them.
Those three, when those
The last time they played, like a couple weeks ago, they showed the stands. red, red, 95%.
when
No
those three
exaggeration.
when those three teams come to LA, all of Jose's family goes. That's I don't know, but because all of Jose's family only likes one of three football
Right.
teams. That's it. It's the Raiders, the Cowboys, or the 49ers. Tell me I'm wrong. Find me one of Jose's cousins
not wrong.
that's a Philadelphia Eagle fan. It's not-
Jose, you have a task for this week.
yeah. Hey, what are your guys' thoughts on people that become
I hate them.
sports fans
I
like
hate 'em.
later in life? Like when they go,
Whatever.
when you go, say, Cody, you were never a football fan, and then all of a sudden, you're like, oh, I love this team now, and like that's fine.
If you keep switching teams, I think that sucks. But
No, but it's just,
you can't flip flop. When you
Nah,
get
you
into it, you pick a team and then that's it.
pick
I
a
don't
fucking
even,
team.
I don't
you
even
stick
agree with that.
that
I don't even agree
team.
with that. I feel like you could pick a team every season.
I want to
if
be
you
a
want.
Texans fan. Well, now you're gonna be
No,
in
you
your grave.
absolutely cannot pick a
Yes.
different team every
season.
season.
And,
I don't know about
and
that, dude.
Nicole, I specifically said the Eagles for you. Every season, you could look at the landscape of the league and go,
Oh.
I think the Titans are going to do well this year. That's going to be my team.
but
I'm
isn't
putting
that
my money
weird,
on the
though?
team.
Like,
Yeah, he's
But that's
he's
different. That's not even.
he's
That's
just
not being a
trolling.
fan.
'Cause
That's
he doesn't
just like
care.
a-
he
that's
he can't give a
bandwagoning.
shit. He doesn't care.
I don't know what happened to me. I used to really care.
Yeah.
who was your team before?
I was a Rams, and then Broncos. Once
Broncos.
yeah, once in I would say junior high school.
John Elway.
When John Elway came into the league, 100%. I wanted to be John Elway. I was a Bronco fan for a very long time.
As far since as far back as my memory goes.
What?
So at least the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Up until tomorrow, because F those guys.
As far as fantasy football goes, it's great because right now I'm in too many freaking leagues, and there's so many conflicting players and whatever. It really has taken some of the fun out of it. But when I started doing fantasy football almost 30 years ago, pre-internet,
stone tablets,
magazines, like you had to go buy a magazine before the draft. But it kind of forced you drafted your team, and then you were watching games. Like I became a Peyton Manning fan because I drafted Peyton Manning like 4 out of 6 years or whatever when he, like his first in his prime. And I would look to, I'd watch Colts games because they were fun. They scored a ton of points. Like they were a lot of fun to watch. So that's kind of the nice thing or cool thing about fantasy football is, dude, this year I'm watching the Falcons because I have one of their running backs, and he's like amazing. He's like Marshall Faulk.
They're pretty good.
He's like Marshall Faulk.
Wow.
Reincarnated.
That's a major compliment.
I'm telling you, like he has those moves. He anticipates. Like he'll set you up for a juke and then pull it off and go. Yeah. You can see the intent.
The thing with Marshall Faulk is he would do that, and then if the setup didn't work, he would just blow right through you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, Bijan Robinson. Watch this. This kid is, but he's a rookie, so it's like they're kind of, slowly rolling him in or whatever, and it's like, dude, just hand the ball off to him 25 times a game, and you'll probably win. Instead, they have this dog shit quarterback that they're forcing, like, So
I think
listen to this frustration I have. I've watched every Atlanta Falcon game, and I'm a Saints fan. I'm a fucking Saints fan, and I've spent equal amount of time watching the Falcons because of this one player, that I've put time in or drafted.
All I'm saying is, if we ever join a Sunday flag football team, my jersey will say he hate me.
Okay.
Can we change it to we hate you?
That's gonna be on one of the sleeves. We hate you.
I don't know. So we've talked football and baseball. I don't know shit about basketball, and I don't know shit about soccer. Other than Ted Lasso.
The only other sport that I would get into watching besides football and baseball right now would be hockey.
I'm telling you,
yes.
Let's do. I've been because the Ontario Reign's like right here.
Are we joining a hockey league?
I've gone. Have you gone to a Reign game?
No, I want to.
They're great. So good.
They're great.
So here's the thing. I want to watch hockey. But hockey is one of those things
I never
where
played hockey.
No,
so
I don't know anything.
I don't understand.
I started
I
watching.
I played street hockey like crazy when I was a kid.
I started watching it for a while.
That was just you walking through Ontario.
Yeah,
dude.
you had to survive.
No, we used to go to the tennis courts
were
in
swinging
Ontario
sticks at you, trying to kick your ass. You just didn't
That's
know
Ontario.
He was one of those three kids from Dogma.
Played in the tennis courts, and we would do full check into the chain link fence.
He was one of Jason Lee's minions from Dogma. Yeah. No, so I dig hockey as a sport.
It owes me $20.
But what always happens is I'll catch wind that the hockey playoffs are happening. I'm like, shit, when did this season start? I didn't even know they were playing.
Yeah, I'm not, it's not on my radar.
No, but
I'm pretty sure the Stanley Cup just happened.
No.
It's a wintertime sport, so it's coming up.
Yeah, it's starting.
Oh, okay.
It's starting
okay.
like.
Well,
it's on ice. So let's 100%. We're all going to go to a rain game.
Let's go make it rain.
Yes,
right.
I'm gonna start watching hockey. I'm gonna force my freaking family to watch hockey.
I think
we're watching as a family.
You're gonna
love it. We're gonna have a good time.
But I think taking them because
I love you guys.
Can't you see that I love you so much?
It's like the same thing with Quakes, right? Quakes is right there, and it's cheap. It's super cheap. You can take your family, and it's $100 easy, for tickets and food and whatever. It's for a family of 4, you can do $100. And so I think the pricing for tickets for Rain is like pretty similar. I looked at it, was like $15, $20. That seems pretty fair. And then, I would hope that, me and my kids would get into it, and as a family, that would be our reasoning for watching hockey,
According to Google, hold on, bruh. According to Google,
bro, that's dog water, bro.
According to Google,
dude, it's got no Riz.
According to Google,
Dude, I had to ask what the fuck Riz was.
Knows.
I don't know what Riz was.
Charisma.
Oh, so according to Google, at 7 p.m. today, the Colorado Avalanche and Seattle Kraken are playing. And the Hurricanes.
Seattle Kraken. You're going to release the Kraken?
There's a Seattle Kraken team?
I want to like the Kraken team.
Yeah.
This is the thing, but I almost feel obligated to be a Rain fan.
Yeah, I don't. But that's minor league. Rain is minor
Rain
league.
and Kings.
Well,
yeah.
Well, he's a little biased to the name,
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
The Golden Knights
probably already has jerseys
Golden Knights, bro.
I will tell you, dude.
I remember the
logo
first
is
year they
cool.
almost won everything.
Yes, and I spent a lot of time in Vegas at the T-Mobile Center for work. When they got the Golden Knights hockey team, they went ape shit. Like they
there's
absolutely
Golden Knight flags here
everywhere, dude.
I cannot get behind any team from the same city as the Raiders.
That's 100%.
That's a little racist.
I couldn't root for the Dodgers when the Raiders.
If the Dodgers
were
moved to Vegas,
here's the thing.
I would
Case.
immediately hate the Dodgers.
You were a Dodgers fan while the Raiders were here. You were a Dodgers fan while the Raiders were here.
He didn't know any better.
That's true.
Yeah, so right now the Kings are the LA Kings are beating the Jets. So do we have to pick a team? Like next week, do we all have to come and say this is going to be our team?
Minor league, right?
No, this is all
but
NHL.
Next year we get to pick again.
Yes, next year you can be a different team.
You know what? I wasn't happy with the Kraken last year.
Yeah. You know what? Those guys sucked ass, so now I'm going to pick some winners. Whoever won the previous year, that's my favorite team.
So look, 100%, we're going to pick a team based on the colors. It's going to be like, I like the name Kraken. That's going to be.
I like the name Kraken. I don't like that they're from Seattle.
What's wrong with Seattle?
There's a beef with the Packers between the Seahawks.
Oh my God! Yeah, that is.
Yeah, but dude, so
that's a core beef right there.
But so you're just gonna not have any team that's.
So you tell me how much. This is what I want to know. How much?
You're
do
absolutely
you
right,
hate?
Cody. That's exactly my attitude.
How much do you hate? Please be thorough. How much do you hate Pete Carroll?
Oh,
I hate him so bad. I hate him.
But
he
inherited that from my dad.
Gum-chewing face.
He hates
Yeah.
My dad hates Pete Carroll too, so I think that Casey.
I hate his stupid face.
His stupid
standing on the
plastic-looking
sideline,
face.
chewing his cud.
Mm-hmm.
I hate him.
He's on my list. He's on my.
He's a
you better not
damn
make it.
good fucking coach, and I fucking hate him.
You got to put that in there. But I agree. But he is on my. You better not. I better not see you in Fontana because I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh yeah,
him and Frank McCourt. Oh my God, it's over.
I'm gonna have to work for you, pal.
The parking lot guy.
Exactly. Exactly.
There's no good teams to get behind. There's no. I'm looking.
Yeah, there is.
I'm
Lee
down
Valley
with the Raiders.
Phantoms.
I'm not talking minor league. I'm talking
There's
about.
Phantoms. There's Phantoms.
There's Phantoms.
No, I'm talking about.
Ben Affleck.
I'm
Does
talking
Ben Affleck
about
own their
the.
team?
I'm talking about the NHL.
The Cleveland Monsters. Like, dude, how do you not get?
They're not
behind
even
them?
trying.
Yeah. So
They just threw darts at a board.
yeah,
of
it's like random
random
words. Shit.
It's like, oh, you guys are gonna be. You're gonna go from the Indians to the Guardians, huh? Well, we can one up you on stupid names.
The Monsters.
I like the Nashville Predators logo, but
of course you would.
But whoa. Nicole's saying that we should be Canucks fans, but I don't. What the puck is a Canuck?
Calgary.
The Flames. That's more Jose speed.
They're
My
from
speed right
Canada,
there.
Oh, the Ducks. I'm just gonna be a Ducks fan. Just be an Anaheim Ducks fan.
Of course, because they're Anaheim.
I could be down with the
Just
Ducks,
move
but
to
I think I
the
like the
OC
Rain
already,
better.
bro.
Like, can't
I like
afford it.
Rain. This year, I'm picking the Reign as my favorite team.
But that's minor league. We're talking about Major League or NHL.
Oh, that's minor league hockey. I thought that was major.
No,
league.
Reign is the Kings.
single A Kings.
Yeah, the Kings minor league franchise.
Same colors, same font,
same
stuff.
but different.
Yeah.
I'll have to do some research because.
You got to go Kings. We're LA. You got to go Kings.
I mean, that's kind of where I'm leaning, but I did love that movie they made about that hockey team.
Yeah, the Flying V, bro. You can't go wrong.
Flying Veg. What kind of movie? You
I don't know,
talking
dude.
about?
The Golden Knights is a pretty fucking badass name.
We were just talking about
Emilio
hockey,
fucking
dude.
Estevez, dude.
Yeah. So let's see. We're in October. Today's the 17th. So the Ducks are playing. Trying to see.
Buffalo Sabres is a pretty cool name too.
Yeah.
But can't I just like the Rain? There's a lot of people that only watch college football.
You're really okay.
Look, whatever.
You know what? Okay, just be a Rain fan. It's good. We'll talk.
Cody's a Nashville Predators fan, and
No, I'm going to be a Duck. Quack, quack.
And he likes the hockey team.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a Ducks fan. The Ducks are playing the Bruins this Sunday at home.
Matt can be a Dallas Star or a Calgary Flame.
Sure, Holmes.
Hey, Jose, the 5th, they're playing. The Ducks are playing the Golden Knights on Sunday.
That's gonna be a packed ass game, dude.
Yeah. We should go on the following Friday to see the Philadelphia Flyers.
No, dude, we need to do minor league teams. We need to go like on a Wednesday or a Tuesday night.
Well, that means you got to pick like something within the Reigns division if you want to see your team of choice. Right? When they come to town. Unless you go commute down to Elsinore or whatever.
The Coachella Valley fucking whatever they were.
Was it Coachella?
Yeah.
What league is the Reign in? Are they in the AHL or the ECHL?
AHL.
They're in the AHL?
Yeah. How come Chicago, the Blackhawks, still have an Indian dude?
Like, that's between them and their city
Like,
council.
that's a cool logo, but how come they haven't been canceled out?
I don't know. It's a good question. I've had that
I
conversation
think
before.
Hockey players are like, don't bring any of that mess over here.
Yeah. But I've always said, like,
Hold my teeth, I'm about to punch somebody.
If you could beat me up on the ice, I will change the name.
Oh, dude, Bakersfield Condors. I'm 100% in. I'm 100% on the Bakersfield Condors.
How do they maintain, like, because do they play roller hockey up there? Because they don't have ice up there.
They have to import it.
They can't afford to freeze.
I like the
an
Arizona
arena.
Coyotes logo. It's a cool little coyote.
Bakersfield. Come on. It's like Victorville, you know.
It's no different than Vegas.
Huh?
It's no different than Vegas.
No, I mean, like, Vegas has money. Like, they can put hockey on the moon, and you better put enough money at it. There ain't enough money in Bakersfield
So,
to freeze a fucking sheet of ice on the ground.
Vegas has the Golden Knights.
Yeah.
And then you go over a couple towns over to Henderson, and they get the Silver Knights.
Oh.
I bet the Prim next year, the Prim Valley is going to be the Bronze Knights.
How about the Pewter? The Pewter
No,
Queens.
Perum's the bronze.
Oh, jeez. The Manitoba Moose.
The Laughlin Blowouts.
Dude, the Manitoba Moose. I'm pretty cool. That's the Central Division there. Trying to think of some other good hockey names here. We got Charlotte Checkers. I'm gonna stick in the Pacific Division, and I'm thinking either the Bakersfield Condors.
There's birds over in Bakersfield.
Well, so everything's dead there. That's why the condors are vultures.
right.
Are scavengers. They just they
makes
live.
sense.
They just circle around because they know eventually something's about to die.
That makes sense.
It does make a lot of sense.
I'm down with being a Reign fan. But I've gone to a couple games.
Yeah, they're cool.
And they're really fun.
Yeah.
These kids work their butt off.
Kids are like their late 20s, dude.
They're kids.
Those
I'm
are
old
kids,
enough to be their
Jose.
dad, dude.
Well, like early to late 20s, right?
Early to mid 20s, right?
When I lived in Virginia, way back when, like before color, I went to a Hampton Admirals game. That was the one time I've ever been to hockey, and it was great. There was like a fight where I'd never seen people cheer more for violence. Yeah, like this guy had pulled the jersey over the dude's head and then was doing like reaching back for like an uppercut, and then people, wham, and people would get off their feet just like 10 good swings in on this dude. Nobody stopped
hockey
it.
And a boxing match.
Yeah, there was blood coming down from this dude's face.
Matt would definitely be the team enforcer.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
No, come on.
Yeah.
You ever seen that movie, The Goon?
Yeah, The Goon was good. Slapstick.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh, Slapstick.
Slapstick was great. So October
Slapshot, not
right.
Slapstick.
October 29th, the Rain is playing the Abbotsford Canucks, and it's Dia de Muertos night.
Oh, that's
so
Day of the Dead.
Yeah, it is. I think Jose.
Why are you looking at me?
Because I'm saying you could go and
celebrate my heritage.
Yeah,
Jose, see if you can get us in there.
You can bring your ofrenda and have.
Don't be a dick, Jose. See if you can get us in there.
Yeah.
Then Friday, November 10th, they're playing the Tucson Roadrunners. They're
You're watching Kanto once, and all of a sudden you become a fucking expert.
Yeah, we should go to a Rain game. There's a Coachella Valley Firebirds.
Yeah, I saw all those teams. It's pretty much the Rain. There was like the Wranglers.
Yeah, I saw Wranglers. I was looking at a couple other ones.
Yeah, Matt, apparently you've never been to underground fights in swimming pools.
I saw that. No, I like to keep water in my pool.
I mean, when the world ends and there's no more water for your pool, I mean, we can start a fight club in your pool, I guess, right?
Oh, sure. No, well, it is possible that Fontana does become the center of Thunderdome.
You're right, dude. I think that's what
could happen. It could happen.
So you might retain your pool
That's
water.
very good odds.
I might be able to retain the water, or like a cool skate pool.
Nah, we're fighting in there, dude.
We're fighting in there. Fuck. Damn. All right.
You gotta hone your skills, dude. And at that point,
No, I told you I'm like a commentator or something. I'm not gonna be. Look at me, dude. I'm not fighting nobody.
you're gonna have to, dude.
No,
They're gonna fight you.
No, they're
It's
gonna.
not going to be
win.
like robot fighting in the pool,
Look at.
like on Real Steel. That's what we're going to come to.
Robots?
Yeah, fighting in the pool.
Oh, that was like the first fight, right? Or
Something
one of
like
those
that.
fights. Yeah, that's an underrated movie.
Yeah.
Movie was
Super
actually-
underrated.
Yeah, it was really good. I saw it. I was like, oh, look at this bullshit. Fucking Wolverine. Like, Wolverine's going to shadow fight like robots? What the fuck is this? And then, the kid comes in.
By
you're
the
like,
end,
oh, this
you're
is
like, you're pumping your fist. You're going, yeah.
That's right. Take down Samson or whatever the bad robot was.
Samson.
Samson?
Samsonite.
Slappy. Sloppy.
Slippy?
Yeah, it started with an S.
Samsonite.
Get him.
Way off.
It was fucking Zeus.
Hey, dude, that's not that far off.
Starts with an S.
Samson.
Greek mythology.
There's an S in there.
Roman mythology.
Zeus.
Yeah.
Zeus, Sammy,
The
Sloppy.
extreme robot Samsonite.
Talking about robots, Zeus. What's either I should be embarrassed because I didn't know the name, or you should be embarrassed because you did.
Dude, that was
I don't know
Zen's
what's
favorite
wor- I
movie.
don't
I
know what's
watched that
worse.
movie more than
Yeah.
anybody ever has, dude.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to deny. I watched that movie multiple times.
It's a good movie. Yep. All right. I think I'm gonna get me. I need.
That's
to get,
how I feel like I want to show my kids how awesome I used to be, but by using a shadow robot. Like look how great I used to be at swinging at softballs. Like and then just have like a control a softball robot.
And they'd be like,
And
Dad.
they'd be like, "Oh my God, you were amazing!"
They'd be like, Dad, how come your robot's right arm won't come all the way up? How come that right arm can't get up?
That was from that pool fight back in '99. I barely made it out with my life.
Yeah, the only thing about the Ontario Reign is their logo is so much like the Kings. I feel like I'd be claiming a set if I wore any of their gear. Like,
but it is Ontario.
No, but the shit
but you're from Ontario. You're a fucking Ontarian.
Is it Ontario one?
Ontarian.
I believe I'm
Ontarioans.
Ontarian.
Ontarioan.
Yeah, but their colors at the stadium are orange and white. Like all their shit they have.
The blue, the dark blue, the navy and orange.
Yeah, that's all their merch.
Oh,
I'm down with that. But the black and white just looks too much like the Kings logo.
What's wrong with that?
Well, is it like a Kings affiliate?
Yeah, they're the Kings minor league team.
Did you see? Speaking of like Kings and hockey and whatever, the Clippers' new arena that they're opening up. I think pretty soon. It's like $1.5 billion arena down right near SoFi, like a mile away from SoFi down in Inglewood.
They're just destroying people's houses, huh? They're just like, fuck your house.
It's called gentrification, Jose.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that those people got money for that house.
Yeah, it's not like, I mean, look, I don't want to get into the like political argument, but it's not like they just went in there and said, "Get the fuck out of here. We're building a
fair
stadium."
market value.
Yeah. You can be that one holdout that's like, I'm not selling, and then they build the fucking arena around you. You're like,
your house is in the parking lot.
They're using you're like a concession stand somewhere.
There's that dude down here on Pine.
Yes,
that he had all this ranch land, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll sell you all the land, but this giant house and this giant garage aren't going anywhere." And he's just this one house,
tilt-ups all the way around.
Yes, it's all he's surrounded by residential and commercial, and it's just this one house. He's living the good life though, I'm sure.
Well, there was that farm that held out not too long across the street from Costco.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like that guy was not selling, but he sold.
He did, yeah.
Like we're gonna make
money talks.
We're making an offer.
I don't have enough like patience or smarts to hold out. They'd be like, "Matt, we want to buy your house."
Yes.
For
You're like, I owe 500,000. We'll give you 501,000.
Yes.
Sold. Yep.
I'll be out by tomorrow.
Every once in a while, I'll get random like text messages. "Hi, Cody. My name is so and so from so and so and so and so. Want to know if you're at all considering selling your house?" Yes. $1.7 million. Nothing after that.
So that's fantasy football trades. This dude keeps hitting me up about the guy I was talking about earlier, and he's like, "Yeah, so you on draft day, I picked this guy number 5. The guy who wanted him as well, he had the 10th or 11th pick or something. He's like, "Oh man, I was hoping he was going to slide back to me." I'm like, well, tough round, James Brown." And then he got all upset, and then a week later, he's like, "Hey, what do you think about trading for him?" No, he's really good, dude. And I made this argument. So 2 weeks ago, he's like, "Hey, he really hasn't been putting up these great numbers. How about a trade?" I go, "Well, make me an offer." And he offered like Stephon Diggs and some other like dude I don't want. And I go, "How about Stephon Diggs and another really good running back, this Brian Robinson or whatever." And he's all, "Dude, that's like super crazy. Do you know how good Stephon Diggs is?" Yes, the fuck I do know how good he is. That's why I want him. And then some. And then he sends me this picture, like trade analyzer, like, "Well, dude, this isn't a fair trade." I don't care about it being
I don't
fair
need to be fair to you.
How bad do you want this guy?
Exactly. Make it worth my while. You're going to overpay if this is the trade. And then I haven't heard from him since. So it worked.
Yeah. Stephon Diggs is tearing it up. He's doing pretty good.
Dude, he's the shit. And again, he's like trying to send me all these. He's got like a stat analyzer, trade analyzer, and okay, yeah, he's really good. He's way better in points than the guy you're trying to get.
Yeah.
Adventure vans, huh?
Oh,
yeah.
Hey,
so now that we're how many minutes into this
sports
conversation? Sports talk.
1 hour.
Hour in.
I'm just showing you guys that sports talk. I'm capable, dude. I'll bring it. I'll bring some.
If
sports
it's UFC
talk.
I'll talk UFC all day with you. But I don't know. I don't know shit about sports, so.
Because UFC's not a sport.
It isn't.
Did that hurt your feelings?
What's a sport?
Is there an asterisk?
What's a sport?
What there was I saw a clip recently.
No, I think Matt's
of,
saying that it is a sport. You said you don't know nothing about sports, but it is a sport.
No, he said
that what
no,
I said?
he was trying to talk trash.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
There was a clip the other day of some lady, some chick that had just finished a fight, and I swear there was no part of her face that was left as it was supposed to be.
I know what you're talking about. It's like a blonde girl with like.
Her hair was full of blood. I don't know what color her hair was when she walked into the ring.
That's bare knuckle boxing. That has nothing to do with UFC.
Oh my!
Yeah, and those, they get fucked up.
She got obliterated.
Yes.
And that's the chick that won.
Yeah,
right?
she
Isn't
won.
she the one that won?
Oh my god! There's no way that face is going to go back to normal.
She's really pretty too. Well, she was.
She was.
She was. But no.
She's really pretty if you're into like black eyes and missing teeth.
Yes.
Yeah, like cuts on your face and just noses.
It was one of those things where like it comes on your feed
Yeah.
and you're like, "Whoa, shit! What was that?" Dude, she was
Apparently,
trash.
she had a great time.
Yeah. Dude, hockey games are expensive.
How much is the rain game?
I'm looking at a Ducks game,
Oh,
and
that's-
nose.
You got to get out of the
OC, bro.
OC,
No,
bro.
I'm going back to the Bakersfield Condors so I can afford games.
And
That's what I'm
the
saying.
Honda
You want
Center
to
is
be
a
like one of the
dump.
most popular teams. Of course, the freaking tickets are out.
Well, that's why I picked a game against the Philadelphia Flyers, thinking, okay, who cares about Philadelphia Flyers?
Everybody does.
Do they?
dude. I don't know.
So they're like cheap. The cheapest tickets are $50, $48 a pop.
I feel like Philadelphia is a very proud town, right?
Oh, I hear some for 40, but the seats are horrible.
No, the Honda Center sucks. I went to it's like college basketball tournament there probably 20 years ago, and I got a hot dog. It looked like a placenta. Like it was just gray and shriveled up. And disgusting.
Oh my god!
The fuck is this? I paid $10 for this
terrible,
bullshit. Look, that's what it looked like.
That was horrible, dude. That was a horrible.
Maybe they save those for fucking Inland Empire people or
An
something.
umbilical cord?
That's what I said. It's like they chopped it up and boiled it. I don't know. They didn't even cook it right, Jose.
That's
I'm telling you,
nasty.
they didn't even.
Yeah, you still ate it.
I was
Oh,
really
you know
hungry.
he ate it. You know 100% he ate it.
I did. I put a lot of mustard on
Sour
it.
Proud
What
at
the fuck is this?
Chewy. It's all. It took me like 20 minutes to get it down. Placenta dog.
Was it soaked in broth and?
Oh, damn.
Special broth. You guys are gross.
We're gross.
Look, I didn't serve the fucking placenta dog, okay?
You ate it.
It's a goddamn Honda Center. Is it even the Honda Center anymore?
No, it's not. It's something else.
Yeah,
now.
because Honda would even put
It's
their
crazy
name on
to
that
think
fucking
how old
dump.
that stadium is.
Honda was like, "Did you know they're serving placentas out here? And other
We're
afterbirth?
your helpful Honda dealer, making sure you get your daily dose of.
Can I have
umbilical cord.
some nachos with
Oh,
extra
dude.
afterbirth, please?"
Oh, man.
Oh god.
Disgusting. And Honda was like, "We're not doing it."
That's where they draw the line?
Finally,
That'll be $15.99.
they finally drew the line. Shit. What do they call that place now?
I don't know. What's the name of the stadium case?
It's always going to be Honda Center.
I have no idea.
I had a
I was
horrible
just saying
name,
it's
but
crazy to think about.
I
how
decided
old
to
that
stop,
stadium
Cody.
is.
I decided to stop because I could have went somewhere really bad. But use your imagination.
It's still the Honda Center.
Is it
still
really?
Honda Center. You're helpful Honda people.
Yeah. Hey, the Jonas Brothers are playing at the Honda Center on October
Oh,
29th.
fuck.
Let's go.
Who gives a shit?
Bop.
That's not the. That's not
Jonas
them.
Brothers.
Oh, that's not. That's right.
That's a real band, the Hanson Brothers.
Wow.
Jason nailed it in the chat.
Not with extra stem cells.
No, the next comment is the name of the. The PP Arena.
No, man. Can you imagine if all of their meals were themed?
Oh, God, dude.
Oh, that's
I
horrible.
got a pretty strong stomach, but that might put me over the top.
Right there.
Nitro Circus is October 28th.
Are they still doing that?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yep. That shit's. Those shits are.
Yeah,
fucking
Travis
crazy.
Pastrana hadn't died yet, so.
Dude, that guy's
That's
like.
shocking.
He's like one giant fused bone at this point. Like, I mean, he's broken his back, his fucking legs, like everything, dude. He's a crazy mofo, though.
Mm-hmm.
But I see clips of that stuff, and it's like they're running out of stuff to do. They just they go, well, what else can we push off of a
he jumped the
gigantic
shark.
ramp with somebody on it?
Bro, he literally jumped out of a plane without a parachute. Like, what else can you do after that?
No, yeah, but I mean, like they just find anything that'll roll. They put somebody on it and shove it down a gigantic ramp, and then just see what'll happen. You know?
Yeah, but like I said, he jumped out of a plane without a parachute.
That was a long ass time ago.
I know, but it's like, what do you do after that? Like, how more extreme can you get after that?
Yeah. You went to the end first.
Yeah, that should have been like
you
his
didn't build up.
career
That should have been
ender.
the finale.
It's like that movie. What's the movie series where they're racing around with what's his face? They made.
We're gonna
10
need
of
a little
them
more
now.
information than that.
Oh, Fast and Furious.
Fast and
yeah.
Furious. Like
It has that
they're-
actor in it.
Yeah, it has that guy.
Some cars.
He drives some cars,
There's
and
cars.
stuff. One of them died.
I'm over here by the white Sprinter van.
It's like, where can they go? Like, they've already done enough dumbass shit in that movie.
They went to space.
Right. Like, they have to drag race on the moon. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the final.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Jason said, I saw a fused bone at the PP Arena in 91.
That was when they were on their second album. That was a good one.
Shit.
They were good.
Oh, man.
Fused Bone is a good name right there.
For a restaurant?
Yeah.
For almost
So since we're a loosely an off-road podcast, Casey and Jose, you guys went to the that van expo, right?
Yes.
How was it?
And now for the content you've
and-
waited for.
Yeah, isn't that-
and literally we would get separated periodically and then call each other, and every single time it was, I'm right here by the Sprinter van.
I'm right here by the white Sprinter van. I was like, hey, where'd you guys go? Dude, I'm right here. I'm right by this white Sprinter
You're
van.
not by the white Sprinter
are you
van,
by
you're
a
probably
van?
by the
Yeah.
gray Sprinter van. But there was
Oh,
a
sorry.
lot of,
I'm by this van.
by
Sorry.
the silver van. Yeah, I wanted to go. However, my daughter ended up in urgent care on Friday night for some apparent.
I see that she's miraculously recovered
Dude, I
from
completely
her
forgot about that.
injury.
She walked in here. She walked in here.
She
like,
was 100% fine by the time we got
bound
home.
in here.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
She was 100% fine by the next morning.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't know what happened. So here's the backstory. My wife was traveling. She came home Friday, and we were gonna go have dinner after work, and I get a message from my wife that says, I just got a call from school. I have to go pick up Presley. Something's wrong. Okay, well, what's going on? And so she goes to pick up Presley. She's like, now we're at urgent care. I'm like, what happened? She said, I don't know. How did she say it? It was a handball related incident.
I was gonna write. When she go to jail?
It was a handball related incident, and I started laughing. Like, it just seemed like a total dodgeball spoof. And in a handball related incident, Presley Sisson broke her foot.
ESPN the Ocho.
Yes, and
She's
Tammy
she's being put on the PUP list.
Yes, she didn't appreciate my laughing at it, so I ended up leaving work to go to urgent care. And in Presley's defense, it was swollen, and she was obviously in pain. But I don't know why so much drama. And we literally left there with crutches. And
sure that wasn't cheap.
whatever fucking copay. And anyways, yeah. So I was like, all
Dude,
right.
you know I have a welder, right?
So
fucking weld up some straps.
Better than that, I have crutches.
I have 3 pairs of crutches.
Yeah,
They're just not
don't you
that
have
tall.
a crutch collection?
I have
at
a
this
collection of crutches, none that size.
I even have a wheelchair.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Let's weld those crutches together, guys. See what we can make.
So the next morning, I was trying to convince her to we're gonna go, but it didn't make sense to try to take her up there to
Her
walk.
ankle was not
Yes.
weight bearing.
Yes. So
It was not a load-bearing ankle. No.
It was well. I tell you what, the minute she wanted some ice cream, she was able to walk on it.
Yeah,
Ice cream cures a lot of shit.
It does. It does.
It does.
So
Sometimes I'm feeling down.
so Jose and Casey went.
What am I gonna do? I
What did
feel
you-
horrible, and then
You ate a lot of ice
somebody bring
cream
me some
lately,
ice
huh?
cream. Yeah, and I feel great
Beating a lot of ice cream. lately?
Dude, I used to.
till the middle of the night when my stomach's all
Yeah.
bloated up because I can't eat dairy no more.
I remember being out in the field and having just an absolute shit day and going, I've got a 2-hour drive to get home. I'm going to McDonald's and getting the large vanilla shake, because back then they would give you the 44-ounce
Oh, yeah.
vanilla shake. Like you could get like a 32-ounce vanilla shake back then.
It's funny. Your people are different from my people. Because after a long day, it's like a 3-pack of tall boys on the way home.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a
I'm
fucking
I'm
ice
on
cream
that
from-
train.
It's not a
No.
fucking
right.
ice cream from McDonald's.
Nope, it was just
That's right.
slurping my vanilla shake all the way
You want
home.
ice cream? Is there alcohol in it?
I've told you, I've tried to open up the ice cream bar where you guys we can have ice cream and alcohol and figure out how to mix it together, but no one's on board with it.
I mean, let me know. I'll put in an application.
Yeah, it's called cut out the ice cream and let's just open a bar.
You'd like a
You
month
could
in,
have-
you'd be like, we haven't sold any fucking ice cream.
What would a
You
bar
can
be
have-
called? Cocktails and Screams?
You
No?
can have the
No.
corner for ice cream.
Yeah.
Can you imagine all the miserable fucks coming in there to sit at the bar, be like, "Hey guys,
Well, there'll be 4 guaranteed there.
Hey guys, you want some cookies and cream?" So tell me about the
Cocktails and Screams in it?
No, I didn't really like
That,
it.
that was a movie.
No,
That was a bar from Cocktail. No?
I don't
I
remember
don't
that.
think that it
with
was.
the,
It
with
was
the one
Cocktails
guy.
and
Dreams. Yeah.
I know. But ice cream.
Was that movie with that one guy that flew jets in another movie?
They what?
The guy with the actor. He was a bartender, and in another movie he flew jets and stuff.
Bahama.
That guy.
Come on, pretty mom. With Elizabeth Shue.
He killed. Oh, dude.
Oh, man. That hit hard back in the day.
She hits hard now, from what I've seen.
She fights?
Yeah.
For whatever she needs.
Dude, you saw her in The Boys.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Was she?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Then who am I thinking of? That's like a super mess now.
Me? Probably me.
Us?
I thought I read something like they couldn't get her for the that was totally wrong then.
You're talking about Fonda.
For Top Gun 2.
Yeah.
And they were like, they wanted to bring back, but she looks like this now, and it was like
Meg Ryan.
No.
Elizabeth Shue,
No, it's not. Jason, what's the name of the
actress
actress?
from
Kelly McGinnis.
Kelly McGinnis.
Oh, that's right. It is her. Yeah, she.
How does that happen?
Are you sure it's Kelly McGinnis? Because
Yes.
he says it's
Yeah.
Joe Biden.
No, it's not. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Joe Biden.
I mean, Tom Cruise, what are they... Dude, Scientology is pumping him up full of fucking whatever.
something.
He died like 6 years ago.
Yeah, Kelly McGillis, not McGinnis, but
McGillicuddy.
McGinnis is probably pretty hot too.
After a couple
Spite of
McGinnis,
After a couple Guinnesses,
you'll be all about the Kelly
Hey,
McGillis.
Kelly McGinnis. Come here.
You're not Elizabeth Shue, you'll do.
You were Top Gun. You were hot at Top Gun.
Okay, so Vans. Tell me
What was Elizabeth Shue in from back in those
The
days?
Saint, Adventures in Babysitting.
Adventures in
Jesus,
Babysitting.
Cody, you're
That was
like,
probably
let
the
me
first time
fucking...
Oh, dude, yeah.
I'm asking the right guy.
Yeah.
No, she got another big one. I thought there was like
Cocktail. She was in The Saint with
Val Kilmer?
Oh, yeah.
So good.
With Val Kilmer.
Yes.
I like that movie.
Hey, what's this about? Damn it, what's his name?
Vans?
Die Hard guy. What's his name?
Bruce Willis.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
he has like some condition or
Yeah.
something.
He can't even speak now.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Oh,
I feel
Okay.
like I'm onset of that, whatever
can I-
disease that is.
I got to bring up some bad news.
Karate Kid.
Oh, yeah,
Was she in a Karate?
She
Yes,
was.
she was Karate
Oh, that's
Kid.
it. Karate Kid. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Jason. He knew what.
Dude,
I gotta change the subject and kind of
Bring us down.
bring up some. So yeah, I gotta change the mood here, unfortunately. But we'll get back to the happy mood. So last
some
week,
ice cream.
last
we're gonna
week-
get back to the happy.
you guys, last week you guys heard us talking about we did a lot with we talked about Don Alexander's book, and we talked about Bill and Wendy who helped him out.
Yeah.
Great people. So at the end of last week, Bill had to have a procedure done. The procedure didn't go as planned,
What?
so then they had to do another procedure, and then he ended up sort of in even worse condition. I hope it's okay that I'm bringing this up, but I wanted to just Cody knows him
Yeah, he's awesome.
probably better than both Matt. Bill's a great guy, super knowledgeable, very helpful, but he's having an extremely rough time right now. There's been a GoFundMe set up, so I'll relay that to the guys so we can maybe get that set up like in our link on our Instagram page or something
Yeah.
like that.
And put it on the Instagram page for sure.
If anybody out there can do anything, much appreciated. He's a family man. He owns his own business, but obviously he's not doing nothing right now while he's laid up in the hospital. Him and Wendy, his wife, do a ton for the off-road community in educating, people, teaching people, volunteering their time to fix trails and maintain trails, and just all around good people. And they're just kind of having a rough go of it right now. So we'll post that up, and if there's anything that you could do, if it's $1, whatever, feel free and please do that, because these are really good people that I just
Dude,
hit a rough patch. So.
that is horrible, man. Yeah. Bill and Wendy.
Sorry
are
to bring the
awesome.
mood down, but
No, but
for
still.
whatever reason that just made me think of it. So
He is awesome, and Wendy is awesome, and we're gonna have to you're gonna have to give me some more details offline. And
yeah, I'll fill you in more on offline. So
and speaking of which, the
What was that?
I'm about to tell you. The final video from the Tread Agency Traction Series Overland Summit got posted yesterday, I think, on the Tread Agency page, and it features Bill and Wendy doing their recovery class.
Well, Bill was there. Wendy wasn't there. Bill was there.
But Bill was there, yeah. So, man, that's horrible. So
Yeah.
yeah, the Tread Agency. If you go to the Tread Agency, TREAD agency, there's a video of the Traction Series Overland Summit, and it's got a couple clips of us. I don't know if I can put it.
And if you go to the Trails 411 on Instagram, Facebook, Trails 411 on YouTube, you can see them and learn a lot from them. But yeah, it's just an unfortunate thing that happened. Just good people hitting a rough patch,
Man,
That sucks. I hope he recovers.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that does suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if anybody can, Casey will provide the info for the GoFundMe, and we'd love to help them out if at all possible.
Right.
Dude, that's timely. That's untimely. It's like we just
Yeah.
talked about them and the whole thing last week.
Mhm.
Thanks for bringing us down. Appreciate that. But
I know. I was like,
But
oh
also-
shit! I was when I got the news the other day. I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
why would you
we need to talk about it.
transition into that?
When we started talking about Val Kilmer, it just came right to my head.
No, somebody
It was
said
Bruce
something.
Willis.
and
Bruce
it-
Willis.
Oh,
Bruce
that's right.
Willis.
Oh, you said he had a condition, and then I went, oh shit, yeah.
Well, I'm glad you told us, and hopefully we can do something to
Yeah.
help them out. But yeah, they're really good people, and I hope he has a speedy and full recovery.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want to watch the video about the Traction series, you can go to the Tread Agency, TREAD Agency on YouTube. I will figure out how to repost that someplace on our stuff. I don't.
Yeah,
know
we're
exactly,
famous.
but it's a pretty good video. All right, so we've touched on sports,
Vans.
and we've touched on vans, and we've touched. I'm over the vans. You guys didn't want to talk about it. I'm over it.
We tried to talk about the vans,
and we've touched on.
Not really.
We haven't touched on Marvel. I don't think I've already spilled my Marvel.
I've been rewatching some of these movies lately.
Have you gone back to Spider-Verse?
No, because those are fairly recent.
Oh,
But I'm saying I rewatched Civil War. That one still holds up.
Yeah,
it's good.
For sure.
And then I saw Infinity War, and then Endgame.
Yeah,
and those hold up still. There's something missing with these new movies now that don't have what those had. I don't know what it is.
Tony Stark.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
it's
bawling for 3 hours.
Like Nitro Circus. They went to the end first. They did the end first.
Oh, and I saw Thor: Love and Thunder.
God,
It wasn't that great, dude.
it sucked. It's
But
bottom.
But he is fucking jacked in that.
I loved
movie.
it.
He took all the fucking supplements for that one.
You like the
Outdoor-
father-daughter
outdoor-
aspect.
And that's his real daughter.
Oh, which one? Oh, the one at the end?
The one in the movie is his daughter.
Yeah, the one at the end.
Yeah, the one that is in the movie. Yes, that's his real daughter.
Chris Hemsworth's daughter?
Yeah.
Damn, just squeezing out that fucking Disney money, huh? Keep it in the family. Like, hey, how can we double dip for this movie? I mean, she probably got a nice payday.
Speaking of double dip, Jason says, yeah, Robert Downey Jr. and Scarlett Johansson. That's what's missing.
Oh my god, she's so.
And Outdoor by 4 is doing a giveaway. I'm trying to find the post
How
for
the
the
hell,
details.
dude? You're
Hey, thank you for bringing the content today, Casey. What's going on?
yeah, but your transition points are horrible. What the
Oh.
fuck? Jesus Christ!
They are. We posted it
Well,
on our
he
page.
just
He's
he
like,
just
yeah, since-
mentioned it.
Since we're talking
He
about
did, and I
Infinity
wanted to-
War,
Yeah, Spot X.
I-
You know,
Spot
if Tony Stark had a good working radio like Spot X,
No,
maybe
nobody
he wouldn't
ever
have killed
said.
him.
always
Nobody
stay
ever said I
connected in
was good at this.
space.
Nobody ever said I was good at this.
Yes, we posted it on our page. It's a giveaway for Spot X.
They're giving away 6 of them.
Not 7.
No, no.
6.
Can't give away 7.
Man, I'm pretty sure that the Outdoor by 4 people at
They're
this
regretting.
point are
They're
fully
like, what the
regretting.
fuck did we
Well, all of them except for Jason.
No, I'm pretty
Nah,
sure
I think he's
he's-
questioning his decisions
Yes.
because he was in that meeting too. So he's like, I was part
right.
problem.
So here we go. It's
Hey, look, guys, I took a gamble.
Yeah.
We had to start somewhere. Let's start at the bottom. At least Outdoor by 4 didn't start at the end. They started at the very beginning.
Yeah.
So subscribe to Outdoor by 4 and win a Spot LLC Spot X 2-way satellite messenger. Get in a pinch and need help. Don't end up in the forever box. Cell phones need signal, but this bad boy only needs the sky and an active service subscription. Winning is easy. Sign up for a print and digital subscription for a chance to win every year you subscribe. Gets you another chance to win.
I like the Spot X that has a full keyboard. Like
Oh,
for
yeah?
messaging when you're.
Is that the one you have, Jose? Because I know you got one, right?
I do. I ended up going with the Garmin one, but
Oh, okay.
I was going back and forth on which one to get. That one I like because that one has the full keyboard. When you
I
wanna
want that for my cell phone because it's like a BlackBerry. I could go
Bro,
back.
we moved past that already. We've evolved
no.
past that.
Can we take the Spot X and put an Android screen in it so I can start using it?
Your phone has a keyboard.
Yeah, I mean,
I know,
your
but-
whole screen is one.
I know, but that still looks like the BlackBerry, and that's back when I was cool.
No, the Palm Pilot. The Palm.
I had multiple Palm
Yeah.
Pilots, bro.
Yeah, I had one too. Did I need
The
one?
Sidekick?
Fuck no. What the fuck was I gonna do with that Palm? No, the Palm Pilot.
I know, but the Sidekick?
No,
was
I didn't have a
Nah.
sidekick.
That was my name in high school. My
Sidekick?
nickname.
No, that's-
Palm
no,
Pilot.
No, no. It was Side Chick. You're a side chick.
Did you see that thing I sent you guys about the fact hunt?
Yes. Oh my God, I died. That was absolutely horrible. And whoever created that should be punched and then also hugged because it was so funny.
You guys didn't see that one?
I
Yes.
saw it.
Jose, Matt?
I saw
Oh,
it.
okay.
Matt, dude, Matt,
Matt didn't give a shit about any of us.
do you
He
not
does
go on your
not
Instagram?
care.
I do. Do you guys send me messages or something?
Nope, never
Once-
once.
What do you do while you're
Jesus.
pooping? I don't
Yeah,
understand.
what? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some gems in that fucking thread going on, dude.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Like I'm literally sitting there in my.
Not gems, solid gold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Solid gold. I think Matt's angry because his headphones don't work.
it's
again.
just thoroughly frustrating. I'd rather. It's like Casey comes in every fifth word or whatever, and then it's like super loud, and then everything else is just
I don't know what it could be other than I
broken.
can, yeah, redo all the connections.
I guess we can end it there.
Yeah.
Maybe it's maybe it's the headphones themselves.
It could very well be because they're pretty old.
Adventure vans are
it's
cool.
not the headphones. It's something over here because you move the boom.
The boom's not touching anything.
I'm just telling you, you move the
never has
boom
for
and
you.
it
No.
and it fucks something up.
All right. Well, since
Adventure vans are cool. They're just very expensive.
yeah, apparently we can't
They're
afford adventure
super
vans.
Cool. I don't need any of that shit except for the one thing that I think that we were the most excited about. There was a fire pit that was also a speaker,
Oh, that's
and the
right.
flames
Went to
moved
the beat
with the music.
Of the music.
With the beat.
That sounds like some expensive bullshit I don't need.
I don't need it. I want it. Like I'm down to win
But
it.
how loud does it get? Will
It was a big
will it
speaker.
disrupt
It was-
neighbors
It was like your
miles away?
speaker. It was like your speaker
Oh, yeah.
with the little flame on top.
Mm-hmm.
Matt's got a little flame on top. So
Yeah, just light a candle and put it on top of my speaker.
to see how long it lasts.
Yeah, but does it go with the beat of the music?
I don't know. We could try it. Depends on the music, Jose.
All right. Well, we thoroughly beat the crap out of this episode for no apparent reason.
Talking about shitting the bed, huh?
And
Lots of good knowledge,
mhm.
sports knowledge,
Sports knowledge. I bet you didn't know.
analytics.
Yeah, I bet you didn't know that we had. So
Yeah. Need help with your fantasy team? Tune in next week.
Yeah, I can't tell how many people are still
Yeah,
tuning
send
in.
us your possible trades. We'll give you some.
Yeah. Do some analytics for you. But all right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us for this randomness for a little while, and we'll talk to you next week.